Welcome to JSA TV, the newsroom for telecom and data center professionals. I'm Barb Mitchell, coming to you today live from the floor of PTC'23 in beautiful Honolulu, Hawaii. The sun is shining outside. We're inside right now, but we'll be out again. Joining me today here is Scott Willis, CEO of DartPoints. So welcome, first of all. It's a busy week so far.
Yeah, thanks, Barb. I appreciate you having me. And you're right. We are here enjoying the weather. It's beautiful outside.
Yeah.
It's been a great week. So I think I don't know quite what the number is here, but I think we're pushing record attendance at the conference. It's been some great discussions, great meetings, both with customers, prospective customers, colleagues. It's been so far. The show's been great, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Yeah. It feels a lot like we're record breaking, they're saying, but like even more than any pre-pandemic numbers that were experienced at this show. You can really feel it, right? And there's so much happening for everyone, and I know there is for DartPoints. And before, I know you have some news, but before we get to that, I want to just for our viewers who may not know, just talk a little bit about DartPoints.
Yeah, sure. So for those of you that don't know, DartPoints, we're an edge owner operator of data centers, right?
Yeah.
Today we've got markets largely focused in the Midwest and the Southeast part of the U.S. That's where we're positioned today. We're really all about serving our customer needs. It's really when you talk about edge, it can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, right? So maybe putting a little bit definition around that. But we're focused on bringing world-class solutions and delivering the same capabilities, the same solutions at the same price point and the same performance level that customers get in some of the tier one markets. Because again, our data centers are focused, and we're growing in really smaller tier two, tier three, and some tier four markets. So that's really who we are. It's where we're focused, and it's really what we're all about as we look to bring products and solutions that meet the needs of our customers.
Yeah, and I think I alluded to it before, but you have some breaking news today. I mean, perfect time to announce with all the entire industry together, or a lot of the industry together here, and tuning into what's happening this week. For those who aren't here, they're watching what's coming out, what sorts of announcements are happening. What's happening with DartPoints?
Yeah, so we're excited about that. So it went out today. It actually hit the wire today. We are launching a bare metal solution into the market for our customers. And let me spin it back a little bit. 22 was really a really busy year for DartPoints. We rolled out a lot of products, right? We're focused in co-location, we're focused in hybrid cloud, and we're focused in managed services. And so strategically, as we build our portfolio, and I talked about the focus we have around our customers, introducing bare metal as an extension of what we've already launched in 22 is really supportive of the vision we have for the company and how we're looking to grow. It's a little bit different because we're looking at it in a way that we're going to create a market or attempt to create a market with our bare metal solution. It's really a solution that is going to bring capabilities into the market that's targeted at mid-market customers. So we're not really building a platform that's targeted at the top of the pyramid and some of the really large, big global corporations. Ours is really pointed at what we believe the needs of the customers that are in the markets that we serve, and it's bringing a bare metal solution that can meet the needs of really a customer that's floating between traditional co-location, where they have to spend their capital, right? They have to bring that in a colo environment, and they may not be quite ready to move fully into either a public or a private cloud environment.
Right.
And so it's targeting that segment of the market and really, again, identifying a need that we see in the market and trying to serve that need.
And Scott, I know that you're actually, not only doing this for DartPoints, but you're providing thought leadership to the industry. Yesterday, you were on a panel talking about, I believe, edge data centers.
It was, yes.
So can you give us a few highlights?
Yeah, so here's really, it was a great discussion.
Yep.
So I had some great colleagues on there, and it was really focused in really three general areas. One is the first topic was really talking about what is the opportunity within Edge, right? It was talking about workloads. It was talking about how the industry is evolving towards edge compute. It's talking about delivering solutions from a data center perspective at the point of need, at the point of demand. So that's probably was the first thing. Great discussion, good topics there. The second part really touched on how the from a data center perspective, how it's evolving to meet not only legacy needs of the customers, but forward leaning needs, and how do we solve for that? The largest part of the discussion was really built around density and how customers are continuously demanding in a smaller footprint within a data center, more density. And what are the challenges from an operator perspective? Yeah. And then probably really the last and third thing that we really spent quite a bit of time on was sustainability, was around power, right? Yeah. What's the future need going to be from a data center operator perspective? Yeah. And how do we do this in a more sustainable way? So those were really the three major themes that came out of the discussion. Yeah. And enjoyed it. It was great interaction with the audience, and it was a good discussion.
That's great. I've popped into some of these panels, and it's quite impressive. I think the content that's delivered here. It's great that you were able to be part of that. What you have to say is so important. And so sort of switching gears to I always say everyone's coming together here at PTC to hear from people like you and others and share thoughts on what's to come and some trends and solve for some of the things that the industry's facing. But it's also a nice time to really, kick off the year for a lot of organizations. And so when you sort of look towards the remainder of this year, sure you have plans in place. What can we expect to hear from DartPoints over the next sort of 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, we do. And I think you described it well, right? This conference can serve as a bit of a launching pad. What I think you can really look for in 22, we first of all, we had a really strong year, right? Especially from a bookings perspective, right? We had really what was the strongest year in our history. So we're excited about the tailwinds and the momentum. We had a really good fourth quarter. We're expecting a really strong Q1. And so we're really building a platform to leverage off of that. I think around some expectations over 22 was a real significant year of investment in our portfolio. We introduced a lot of products, a lot of capabilities around hybrid cloud, security. I just talked about bare metal. I think what you'll see in 23 is a year of not so much focus around new products, but extending the investment we made in 22 and really growing and leveraging that investment and really trying to drive into the market the types of solutions that we think our customers are telling us they need, and getting a return on the investment we made in 22. So I think from an expectation, we're in a little bit of a choppy market, right? Some of the macro headwinds out there are real, and we keep a close eye on that. But a lot of the fundamental indicators that we look at as we try to drive and build this business are positive. And we're excited about the tailwinds and the momentum as we look forward into 23.
Yeah, great. Sounds promising. Sounds exciting. And we always, we always look forward to catching up with you and hearing what's coming. So we'll, I'm sure we'll have opportunities throughout the year. If not, certainly here next year, we'll be hearing, did all this come to fruition, and what more that you hadn't even anticipated yet did you end up, being able to act on. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. So not everyone can be here. So for those who aren't able to meet with you in person here, how can they connect with you?
Really, it's what I've said before in these. It's really our website is really our entry point into DartPoints. So www.dartpoints.com. All the information that I've talked about and that we put out in the public domains on that site. So that's really the first entry point as you look to learn a little bit about DartPoints. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is a great chat. I've really enjoyed it, and thanks, Scott, for joining us. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in to JSA TV, coming to you live from the floor of PTC 23. Mahalo.